Team BVI entered this year's Premier's Cup Youth Regatta with two teams, and according to coach Omari Scott, they were literally outweighed, but BVI too used technique to outsail much of the competition over the weekend, coming in second overall behind winners Anguilla. The BVI Rotary Clubs and numerous sponsors of the Kids and the Sea Cats program hosted the 14th annual Premier's Cup at Naniki Resort and Marina. Omari Scott, who has coached in sailing events for several countries including Antigua and St. Lucia, told JTV News he was approached by CATS directors, the organizers for the Premier's Cup, to put a team together for the event with little time to practice as a unit.
I was approached by the CATS guys, Chris and some of the other guys, telling me they wanted to put two teams into the regatta. And, I was all for it. They told me some of the guys were good sailors and stuff like that. When they came, they were a lot greener than I thought they would be. That was 3 months ago. And they suggested that I did once a week, every Friday with these guys, which really wasn't enough to teach kids how to sail and then teach them how to race. Because you're thinking about learning boat handling. It's not only that them learning to sail the boats, but it's not a small boat. It's a 24-foot boat. And it takes a team to make this boat work well. So I ended up teaching these guys every Friday for 2 hours pretty much, because once they get from school, they come down and, before you know it, the sun is down, they have to come in. So basically in three months, they had 12 classes. Kids that very little about sailing, haven't worked together, stuff like that.
Team Anguilla remained dominant over the other 7 teams and had established a very comfortable lead over the 2 days of racing in the Sir Francis Drake Channel off Naniki. Team captain for BVI2, Matthew Oliver, said the short training period also contributed to a lack of chemistry among the teammates. He said going up against much older, heavier teams, securing second place was difficult.
So in order to have a good racing team, you have to know your teammates. So I didn't know them much, so we couldn't coordinate properly. They were pretty heavy winds compared to our weight, because we didn't really have, our team wasn't very big. It was a bunch of small kids, like 12, 13, who only weighed about 90 pounds, when the other teams weighed like 150 or so. So it was very hard to compete against them.
During the announcement of the winners on Sunday, Team BVI was said to have placed 6th overall. However, after the final tabulations were completed, it was discovered that BVI2 had actually placed 2nd. Looking ahead to next year's Premier's Cup event, Coach Scott said he would like to have the team in training for the entire year to give them a much better shot at winning.
So I want to see that group excel. And I want to also bring a team together where, from my selection, what I know that could win. Because some of the guys that come here and sail these events are top sailors, top youth sailors. I've known a lot of them in Trinidad. The guy that sails for Trinidad, the skipper, he's been sailing Opties and been doing well for years. The guy from Anguilla, which is a team who won, he's been sailing 420s for a while. Plus, Anguilla has a team where they have more of the older kids, so they're bigger. And for the conditions that we had over the weekend, it really suited them. So, I would like to have a team where I can comprise and put together and pick the guys, especially that I want for that other team, and put them together to go and get it and go win, and still have the CATS team, who I expect within a year to do way better. And who knows, we might have 2 teams in the podium.
Anguilla won the 2012 CAT Premier's Cup, retaining the title they won in 2011. Second place went to Team BVI2, with third place going to the Bahamas. The other teams competing were Trinidad and Tobago, Puerto Rico, the Cayman Islands, USA Sail Caribbean, and BVI1. The Premier's Cup Regatta is the primary fundraising event for the Kids and the Sea programs.